So we're down to 60 acres of land, and Uncle Fester's still trying to get under my skins here. He's saying, Jibbers, I didn't realize the whole kingdom making fun of you. So I was right. In my earlier videos of this series, this Jibbers on the Beach series, um, I had the surprising fortune to our kingdom was supposed to be trying to fight this war, but they chickened out or something. Went into a ceasefire. That would have been totally fucking epic, by the way. Where they actually call themselves blah 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 wiki woo or something blah 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 blah. Another name that I've used before. I can't remember which, but it was too much of a coincidence. So I actually thought that this somehow Utopian somehow that it was supposed to be a troll on me. That we start fighting this war, then everybody will start ganging up on me, even my own kingdom, before I have a chance to do that to them. So I thought that was going to be a troll because it said blah 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 wiki woo that really brought my attention to it, or blah 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 another province named that I've used before, another handle I've used before. But that would have been funny as hell if that actually was a war, and actually they were actually trying to troll me. Little did they know that I was fucking right here. I was fucking right here as Jibbers on the beach. But they didn't. But there was no war. It was a ceasefire. So Uncle Fester says here, Jibbers, I didn't realize there's a whole kingdom dedicated to making fun of you. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's the attention I want. You guys are actually feeding me what I want. Thank you. It's good to see that I'm back. That I'm back on the forums. I'm back on. This is really awesome. This is. I thought that I was gone for. You guys thought that I was gone for since 2017. That I was gonna be. Oh, I was banned from the game, and I got an IP on the VPN, and then I was too busy studying. See, I do study. See, this thing up here is called 7 Cups. See, I do contact 7 Cups here, so. And I talk to people who are seriously seriously suffering from some trauma. I have a huge following on 7 Cups. So there's that. See, I just proved it to you. And here I'm doing some research. Well, this dude here, I'm doing some research about psychology and stuff. Since you guys are mentioning all sorts of funny bullshit about me being a psychologist or I need psychological help. Well, I am getting psychological help. I'm becoming the psychologist, addictions counselor. So, but see, you're trying to probe me here, saying, thanks for a few previews, Fester. Anyone want to laugh at this guy's YouTube and watch? Go to this guy's YouTube and watch this video called Shower Show. Yes, please come. Watch my shower shows. Watch my shower vlogs. I'm just taking a shower with my trunks on, talking about life, talking whatever goes through my head. That was a thing a few years ago, shower vlogging, and I think that I'm continuing the tradition that some other more talented posters have posted. So I haven't done any shower shows this year because I didn't get a chance to take over the shower. My roommate goes on a vacation every around this time, around October, my roommate goes on a vacation on a cruise. Leaves me the house to myself. I'm supposed to take care of it and be the major domo and make sure the house doesn't fall apart. Do some minor repairs. Then I take over the shower. I take over the master bedroom and stuff like that. So, Jim, I recommend go see a psychiatrist. You forgot the word you. I recommend you go see a psychiatrist or at least a psychologist. You could be a lot more than a troll on a forgotten web game. There's more than life. You're still young and can change, be relevant and help others. Well, I just showed you my 7 Cups up here. I didn't want to really give you too much of a good glimpse of the 7 Cups file, the tab I had opened up here a couple seconds ago, because I didn't want you to actually go onto you to stalk me on 7 Cups and totally fuck about trying to get back at me or some shit like that. But I do talk to people. I've talked to this this lady from Wales, and she's suffering from anxiety because of COVID. So as part of my training, part of my practicum, we're doing an online practicum because we can't go into school and we can't go into the practicum places because they're worried we might get them sick, they might get us sick. A lot of people are vulnerable, such as homeless and the elderly, so they don't want us to spread anything to this vulnerable population or compromise the immune system. So we're doing part of our training is this psychological thing here. It's called a brain story. I'm down here somewhere. See, brain story. And I'm supposed to be watching this dude with glasses here. I got tons and tons of notes here. So we're just basically studying of how acers and how high stress really fuck up a young person's brain and turns them into a depressive person. So yeah, so thank you for the advice there, Lord Hurtimzum. I am doing as you say. I'm becoming I'm doing psychology, being relevant to help others. I also contact. I'm also friends with the Between Friends Club, and I've handicapped kids. I volunteer there. I've helped some classmates from my program that they graduated already. They're indigenous, so they have lower educational outcomes because of the residential schools and because of 500 years of poverty and genocide. So I helped two male who are older than me in their 60s or 50, late 50s at least, graduate, and so they have another lease on life. They recovered from some foipable addiction. I can't say which, and they lived life on the streets. They recovered, so they went through hell and back and they were about to be kicked out of school because of low academic qualities, because of their deficiencies. Life threw at them. So I helped them my own time for the past 3 years graduate. They're graduating now, and one of them is working on another nation, can't say which, as part of an alcohol addictions club for men. Maybe it's AA, I don't know. But he's getting good money. He's another one. Well, because of COVID, he can't really leave. But his plan was to raise money here for a few years working here, raise money, and then fly back to Ontario. I'm not sure how that plan's going to work out because of COVID, but I'm helping him out. I helped him graduate, so now it's my turn to graduate. And so yeah, so so I am succeeding in life, and it's good. It's good to see that. It's good to see that I have a. Ironically enough, the kingdom that made their whole theme making fun of Jibbers is my old kingdom I used to play with. Just as much as I appreciate the hospitality, I think I'll move back and join them. Best of luck, 310. Bellatrix is also leaving. I'm also leaving to join another kingdom. Thanks for all the support. Maybe I should have joined the kingdom when they asked me earlier. They're blah 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 blah. Oh well, next age or whatever. Any chance they can start an expedient ritual or perhaps affluent? I vote expedient. Oh, what is this kingdom? So let's go see if let's go see where our Jibbers or no, what's his name? Let's see where he kick off yet. No, he's gonna try and kill me off. So hit like a fairy, decided to join Om Nom Nom. This kingdom is dying off. I'm gonna be dead in a few more ticks. This person REM of Utopian Project left. Bellatrix has left, so I think everybody's gone. It's like a Zoom meeting where everybody slowly turns off, or slowly picks themselves off. Well, I like to see this. I could actually see this new video, this new kingdom. I mean, I'm glad there's a kingdom that actually makes fun of me. Like I said, I don't take this game too seriously. I don't take my life too seriously. I mean, if I did that, then I would be very, very depressed. You know, I mean, and I'm glad that with my deficiencies in life, I actually, well, how often do you guys help two classmates survive academic probation to graduate after they've lived their life on the streets and survived the hell? So yeah, go ahead and say whatever the fuck you want to say, you assholes. I know as a fact that I am a good person. I know as a fact that I am smart. And I just do this for fun, just to relieve stress, you know? And it's actually working because I'm actually feeling pretty good. That you guys are trying to psychoanalyze me and trying to figure out who I am, and just trying to judge me by some silly videos I made on YouTube about me taking a shower or recycling or sewing gloves together or picking at garbage, recycling from the recycling bottles, and yeah, I got some more bottle videos coming up. So if you guys like to take a more, if you guys take a more, well, if you guys want to take a more review of that, go right ahead. But I've got to go continue watching this video about using research to design new interventions for anxiety. It's not that this whole module is really about children. Here, I wrote it down in my notes here. ADDC addiction studies. ADDC 2998. So I'm in the senior thing. I know it's not a real bachelor's yet; it's an associate degree. But I plan to go back to Athabasca University, get my bachelor's in human services, and then work for a few years there. See if I can warp as a master's student. See if I can warp into U of C to become a real student. And if not, then I just work, earn money, and get a bachelor's degree just for the fun of it, just for the lulz, just so I can go fuck off to Japan and become a ESL teacher. That's one of my dreams in life. I will do it, and I'm glad that they removed the upper age from the JET program. You see, you get paid for millions of Japanese yen. Uh, they increment every 5 years. No, it's a 5 year program. Your maximum allowed at 5 years, but they increment every year to encourage you to stay because you're trying to connect with the children, a cadre of children who are graduating junior high or high school. Their version of grade 10, 12, 10, 11, 12, whichever the Gakuko system. And you really want to become a good solid pillar in their life. If you jump around too much, then the rapport is broken, the connection is broken. This brings stability. Stability brings um a foundation, a solid foundation for a young person, and they can actually build security, fight anxiety. In this case, this whole program, Brain Story, is about neuroplasticity, about the young person's mind, neuroplasticity, and how a few egg cells when we're born, a few stem cells turn into a one tube, and one tube becomes a brain, and then it turns into some kind of weird shrimp character in our embryo, and how if we disrupt these steps, especially during their natal years, age 1 to 5, we fuck everything up. So they want to basically teach us how to become professionals to not fuck up kids, so they become healthy adults. And yeah, you guys can say whatever you want. I'm glad I took this program, and my job is to make sure people, especially adults, older adults, have another lease on life where they can. That's why I'm getting out of this, anyways. That they are able to have a few more years, a decade at least, of the retirement years, 20 years of their later working years, of retirement years, where they can at least try to be a human. That this world has taken their humanity from them, and they're trying to regain their humanity, and I want to be their ally. So I'm a good person. And about you guys mentioned about me wearing the same shirt. This is actually This is actually my pajamas. So yeah, I wear the pajamas over and over again, and smelling like food actually. So I gotta change it. I'm gonna be wearing the black ones. See, during wintertime, I have this red one. I have two Olympic. Oh, sorry, I volunteered to the Olympics too. See, right here. This Olympic, right there, Hudson's Bay. Right there, Hudson's Bay. So that's proof I was an Olympic volunteer back in 2010. So I've been around. Some videos don't exist from those Olympic days, just a few pictures, but I'm not going to show you who I am. So I am not that stupid. You guys going to track me down, trying to take me away from my shower. And I'm taking a shower video. And who knows, you guys break into the house, yank me out of it, when I'm naked, and then do God knows what to my body. I don't want that to happen. So I'm not telling you guys where I live. You guys know already where I live in the city. I live in Calgary. But there's millions of people in Calgary by now? 2 million at least, so have fun looking for me. I am an ally of the Indigenous people, so But anyways, like I said, I got two of these long sleeve blue ones. I got this red one. That's what's actually falling apart because it's actually full of a sport, full of junk food grease and stuff over the years and sports. And it's a sports shirt. And I got another black one too. So I used to have pajamas, but somehow they got lost in the fight back to China from China. I don't know how that happened because I had both a pair of pants and a shirt. So I don't know because I used to wear that too. When I come home, I wear my 90s. But because it's the COVID, I haven't really left the house. I just been studying all day, and I want to see my study notes. Sure. Here's my study notes. All about various subjects. This subject is about. This subject is about again 7 Cups training. This is lecture 1 of addiction studies practicum. Right here. Indigenous Canada. I'm doing a bunch of modules online about Indigenous Canada. I'm hoping that eventually, if Trudeau is elected again, and he sounds like he will be, because he has a majority of the polls at least, anyways. And no Canadian wants to go on another election binge, especially now with COVID. So, what may happen is hoping that in his third mandate, because he has a minority government now, but he has lots of seats now because of his expert handling of the COVID situation, and also he gave a lot of money to Canadians to survive COVID. The original lockdown when we couldn't work and stuff. So I get that job at the Calgary Stampede as the usher. That's how we pay for school plus grant money. So I do have a job, but also am a research fellow over at the U of C in alcohol psychology. So because I have to say it, like any other male, I was an alcoholic. So I'm not afraid to say it, and I recovered. Helped 2 people to finish school, to graduate. So now their stories, now the fate of their families is secure for a time being, career wise, anyways. like job wise, family wise, that's their own business. Okay, family wise, as the father of the house, clan of Saskatchewan and Southern Alberta. Again, I'm not trying to help you guys. I'm not willing to let you guys know where the hell I am because you guys will try to kidnap me, gank me, and gank my bottles. It's all about the bottles. I give the bottles to charity, actually. Like, what the hell do I need? I keep on saying in my videos, I give the bottle to charity. Give the bottle to charity. I do. I have a sister-in-law who's in Toronto right now. Studying international bachelor's thing, international, not exactly a master's degree, but it's like it is a master's. No, she's got a bachelor's in commerce, but she's trying to go for her MBA. She's trying to look for those bridging programs. So she's here at the George University in Toronto. I pay her money. I haven't really met her in person. Like I only know her through email and through text. So she's my sister-in-law. I will be because of COVID. I cannot travel there, but I will travel there soon. I will travel to it. I also send a bunch of money to a father-in-law. Haven't even met in person. So he got smoked by a car. No, by a industrial truck. He was on one of those Vietnamese electro scooters or whatever. He got smoked by one, and he's in his 80s, late 80s. So I don't know how he survived, but he survived. He's back in the village, the village of Nin. It was, in fact, the Nin was also one of the fronts of the Vietnam War. It's in the south. It's in the south side. So what I do is I saved up money for myself to help pay for his medical bills. His family's paying for it too, and his family's paying for it too, and his insurance and some state insurance. the meager state insurance that the Vietnamese government has. They trying to give it to best, as with many communist countries, the most important need first by need. So that's how resources are divvied out. They do have enough for basic healthcare, and they're expanding it every year. Every year they're expanding it. It's hard work. They were able to crawl out of the morass that was the Vietnam War and the China War and the Vietnamese War and the Japanese War, and they're tenacious people. Very, and my son's DNA will contain Chinese and Vietnamese DNA. So yeah, any more questions about me, who I should meet, and meet friends and meet people? I meet friends on a regular basis. We go to dinners. Just went to dim sum for them for my birthday. I went to ramen for another time, and we went to Vietnamese food here in this neighborhood. We were planning to go to dim sum again and the spaghetti factory, but that's when the second wave showed up, so we are all locked up again. So thank you for watching our show. Have yourselves a lovely evening. Thank you, and thank you for keeping me in your thoughts. You know, the more I'm in your thoughts, the more you guys are mocking me, the more I'm inside your head. You know. And the more that I am a joker, I'm enjoying this. You guys are giving me everything I want. An audience. This game is dying. You guys are giving me an audience. You know. I will be going back. I will be trying out this Star Citizens eventually once the beta is and all the once it goes gold, and we'll be posting my team kills of StarCraft again, I guess, once I get to figure out how Twitch works. But let us continue watching this video of this dude here, and continue to figure out how to get kids off, you know. But this is good. Jibbers, I didn't know there's a whole kingdom dedicated to making fun of you. This is good. Let's go find this kingdom, shall we? Because I remember there was a place called Wiki Woo. Care Bears. Kamikaze Bear, Bully Bear. You entered the wrong fella, kingdom. Rejected Care Bears. Welcome. Oh, rejected Care Bears. Welcome to Kerala. This is actually good. I'm glad I did this explore. Illuminati Bear, Don't Care Bear. Kamikaze Bear. Meme Bear, Beer Bear. Oh, what? No Bernstein Bears? Oh, you have to spell it the right dimensional way with the A. Bernstein Bears. Try. Nope, not you. There's no kingdom named after me. Zombieland Rules of War. Geriatric Generals. Cymac? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good name, Cymac. It's named after kingdom. This is Ragnar. This is Billy B. This is Nope. Haven't seen anybody named after me yet. Well, anyway, this is the last video. Evolution. Kingdom, the periodic elements. Build the science guy. I hope to find a kingdom that actually has a theme. I wasn't a kingdom that actually had a theme. There were professional kingdoms of the Ghetto Kingdom a few years ago, and it was based on what's it? It was based on Game of Thrones, and I'd never seen the show before. Now, Trogdor. Timeless, themeless, prepare to burninator. Trogdor. Trogdor! Burning all the people, burning all the peasant villages. Trogdor! Trogdor! I think I should call myself a Google Gods or something. Yeah, I should write it down. I have a huge whole list of names on this. This is my magical pad. Every time you play a game, especially games where you have to do math and you have to do, one of the puzzles is math. Otherwise, a bunch of monsters and zombies will kill you in the mansion. What's the game called? Survival horror. Most of the codes are here, and I have some codes from. I'm going to call Michael Scott, Disco Cafe. The computer. He has multiple personalities. RMD. Oh, yes, that's a good one. See, I have a huge list of names here. I'm going to call myself. Me, a name I call myself. Le Bon Louis. That's a good name I can call myself next time. 16th Branchland Court. Oh, you guys know whose address that is. You guys know whose address it is. Okay, so we'll call ourselves Trogdor, not Trogdor. Shit. Who gods? I don't know how to spell it though. Come on, who gods? Come on. So you got a huge list of names here. I'm gonna be here for a very long time. This is the other names here. I'm gonna call myself. Don't worry. I also split your names between the other game. What's the other game called? Star Kingdoms. Unfortunately, I don't think Mythia is alive anymore. I haven't seen any action from that game yet. Fright Zone. Oh, Naja Parbat. That's the fictional country, the fictional Johari window. Oh, I called myself that again. Ooh, Toxic Megacons. That's a good one. I'll call myself that again another time. What's it call myself? Fughwats. Fuhuguguagats. Come on, Fuhuguguagats. Come on, Fuhuguguagats. Everybody to the limit. The cheat is to the limit. Everybody, Fuhuguguagats. Trying to bring back old memes. But let's see how much players are alive before I restarted. Rankings here. There's all the players that are in. Oh, we gained some players. Did you just say 22? No. 23, 24 or something. Okay, we lost some players. Good stuff. There's a huge Yeah, I was surprised that Kingdom called themselves Wiki Woo. I was actually thinking I was being trolled. I was actually thinking, oh my god, am I being trolled right now? Because I was thinking that somehow the admins of this game, I've clashed with the admins of this game multiple times. They've banned me multiple times, and I keep on joining in with other fake email addresses. So they actually decided to ban me by my IP this time. They actually grew a brain and decided to ban me by my IP instead of ban me from my. They always, every time I cause trouble, every period I'll cause trouble, then they ban me by my name, by my username. So I make a new account, and then start team killing for another few years or so, and then they'll ban me again. Mythia did this to me multiple times as well, and now Mythia actually was smart enough to lock down my IP, the IP of this house. Revealing my IP is against FCA regulations too, by the way. So you can't leak that. That's private information, and it's quite boo-booed. So especially here in Canada, it's quite boo-booed. So don't even try it. I will stick a lawyer on you if you try to. If I'm trying to get any phone calls to this house or anything weird like that. So you guys are I use a VPN. So yeah, see NordVPN. Oh, I call myself NordVPN too. So I call myself NordVPN, and I'm operating out of Mexico. I've always liked Mexico. They have a beautiful culture. They have a beautiful people. Uh, Beautiful culture, beautiful people. Rip Phallus. Yeah, here you go, Phallus. Here we go. I was going to name myself a team killing. I was going to name myself after him. Yeah, arranged down in the book, the magical book here. He was an old player. I read a little note saying he was an old player, and also then the date of this post. Thallus. He was a classical player of Utopia, and I will be remembering. I don't remember him in particular, as back then Utopia had hundreds of thousands of players and many different so many you can use different servers too. In fact, these little colon numbers here, these little control numbers here, this represents an island, I think, and a kingdom on that island. I can't remember which was which. And I remember this game used to be allowed. This game, you needed to build boats. The boats to transport. If you're going to attack a different island, you needed to build boats, and that took time. This game used to also have what's this name? Also used to need plazas. Plazas gave you more money. You had banks, but you had plazas. You also had hospitals. Yes, you had that. You had libraries. Yes, you had that too. You had laboratories. Yeah, you had that as well. And I think they also had boats. That's a feature in this game. And this game you also have global warming. Every so often you lose acres of land, and that really got on people's nerves. So, all right. So I'm gonna call myself Phallus. Old Utopia gamer. I'm gonna call it down very old. Let's see, 1949 to 2009, 19. So I will be remembering him. The date of this post was, I think, 20th of November. No. 2019. Dead in real life, so therefore, I think I'll call myself him next time. And like I said, he tried to retire overseas and leave the Utopia world behind, and so yeah, I will be calling him that, but not now. I mean, now it's just too soon, and I will be I keep on seeing posts here about this game dying out, so that's my hidden pleasure. Is that this game's dying out, and it's good to see that. It's good to see that I'm in your thoughts. Just like I used to be so notorious with my videos. When I used to have lots of more hair, 3 years worth of hair long ago. 3 years worth of hair back then. Same house, same rental house. That's when I first began this educational phase of my life, and I like to say thank you guys for being part of my, not you guys per se, because you guys who's watching this now, it's a different generation, but you guys are Utopia. Utopia is Utopia. The ages are all the same in my mind, anyways. So thank you for watching my show, being part of this whole educational phase, and I will be getting people off drugs and stuff. And we have yourself good evening. I'm going back to my studies, and I forgot to do some fire. I need to fire my missiles off at you. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fire combat spells. 10. What's it? 10-3. And like I said, you guys can't get under my skin. As the fact is, I'm getting you guys to respond to me. You guys are under my skin, so hopefully I can fire off something over to Nuclear Fest here. There we go. Oh, Something, something. It's an old song we used to sing. My brother used to sing in junior high when we all became retarded. When Uncle Fester farted. The Addams Family. So, Uncle Fester. I did call. I remember. Back in the 90s when Christopher Lloyd was playing Uncle Fester, he did this crazy Russian dance called the Mamushka, and so Momushka, Momushka, Momushka. So you did have some use in your life after all, Uncle Fester. You maybe remember to type in Mamushka Mamushka. When this episode where they're trying to where he's trying to infiltrate, he doesn't know he's really Uncle Fester in the movie, like the real Uncle Fester. So he thought that he suffered a completely freak accident and forgot he had a dissociative disorder where he forgot who he was, that he was really the Uncle Fester, instead of pretending to be Uncle Fester. And Gomez Adams, they're trying to. The idea was to sneak into the Adams family fault and bring these thieving bastards, these yuppie 80s bastards, into the house to steal all the Adams fortune. So brother Adams, Gomez Adams, is trying to be a big brother again, doing the crazy Adams dances, and one of them was the Russian Mamushka dance. So thank you, Uncle Fester. I was going to use that as a team killing name. Now I forgot. Now I remembered. That's if you don't ever make it in life, Uncle Fester, and I know you won't, and I do know you won't. Know this: you've made me a very happy person. You've actually become part of Utopian history. When I make my team killing name a few more ages down the road, so you don't team kill me back before it's time. After looking at my name, saying Mamushka, then you know it's me. Then you'll know it's me. So I'll call myself something completely different now. And he sneaks around. And one thing I've noticed is that I still stutter. I still have speech impediment because of my disorder, but I have more practice. Before, I used to really, really stutter, especially during these shower shows. The early shower shows back when I actually used to have hair when I first started school at Bull Valley. So, have yourselves a good evening. I'm just trying to stall so I don't